4 or 5 topics. So that's why I decided that we shouldn't have more topics today. So that's why I selected only 6 topics. So we could discuss these topics here. Right. So the first topic is about drone technology. Drone technology pros and cons. So what does it mean? That's why I decided that we shouldn't have more topics today. So that's why I selected only 6 topics. So okay. So drone technology. What does it mean? You know, earlier drone was used only by the military. They have some specific purposes, and they could only use the drone for bringing the things in hill places, and it was easy to bring the things and like food and other material, and it was also used to get the locations of the people who are stuck in some particular places. So it was easy. So only military people could use the drones, but now government has allowed that public can also use drone for their own purposes, like for sending some foods, for delivering foods, or delivering some other things. And you can also keep the drone for your own self for taking the photography, videography, and all and everything. So this is the use of drone technology. Okay, so we have got some pros and cons of drones. So now you need to give your opinion about it. So what do you think about drone technology, and how it's beneficial for us, and what all the pros and cons of drone we have? Okay, so Tri Suprayinto, would you like to say about it?
Okay, I mean, my opinion on technology is very, very important because you have shared news from air, just you have camera, look at that is down, is take a picture, take a video in the air, just goes so very easy. So working in the people. Such as so news, and then so very easy meet new people lost in the garden or near area, little area. Just not my opinion is very important technology drone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You know, it has also a name, aerial vehicle, unmanned aerial vehicle. I've shared this name in our chat box. You could also note it, write down somewhere, or you can keep this name in your mind. So drone is also called unmanned aerial vehicle. Okay, so is there anyone else would like to say about it? Drone technology.
Yes, sir. So may I say?
Sure, please. And if it is possible, please turn on your camera.
Okay. Sir, like, yeah, right now we are discussing about the drone technology, but like, when we was using, these, technology in our militaries, yeah, that time, these technology was secure, like, but, like, when the government, has started to use, these, technology uh, for the, uh, like the common people. So, like, they can misuse this, technology, because sir, you are living in, India, so you know very well, like, what is going here. So, like, nowadays, people have, started misusing these, drone technology for their fun. So, one time, I was lying uh, on my church. So, like, suddenly I saw, like, some people was, yeah, capturing someone, without taking his permission. So, like, these these type of, incidents is really very dangerous, and like, they can ruin your, privacy. So I think, this is the high time, and we should think about that. Yeah, because like when I mean when your government was using these technology for security purpose, it was okay. But now people are I hope that does.
Yeah. Now people are using for their own purposes, for threatening people and hacking the some privacies, and they can also reach to your balconies and whatever they want to do, they just do. And like it's also a bit hard to track them. If you are in your home, you are sitting in your balcony and you're doing some personal activity, you are in some personal activity, right? So this kind of object can hack you, can take your pictures without your permission, and you don't know, you couldn't know about all these things. So that is the misuse of this kind of object, this kind of device. Okay, so I want someone else should speak about it. Someone else should share your views about the topic drone technology. So Azita, Riaz, Risha, Vinny, Shirley. So you could speak about it. Nowadays, you know, in marriage functions.
Can I talk a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you, Sasiraj. Actually, to be honest, I don't have enough knowledge about drone, something like that. But I just noticed that nowadays, not just company or institution use it. Like you said, Sasiraj, drone is used by personal things or personal purpose, something like that. But yes, there are so many things that can, that can do by using drone. But besides that, I believe that there is a bad effect of this kind. Like there is no barrier all of us because everything can be searched by anyone. So that's why I'm worried. I'm worried about that because we don't have any privacy anymore because everything can be open for, I don't know, sometimes it could be terrible for me, something like that. But yeah, I just want to say we should careful about that. And in my country, there is no rule for using of this kind. Everyone can use it, but there is no barrier, there is no rules to avoid any damage or any effect of that. So yeah, thank you. I don't know how to say more. Just want to say, of course, everything has a pro and cons. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I already shared something about this topic in our chat box. You could read it, and after that you could speak about it, right? You can read, and it's the same thing you can share here, right? So I want Azita to speak about this topic. Azita.
Yeah. Hello everybody, nice to see you all. As Diana told, my information about this kind of device is very less, and I'm not good at in this field at all. But I think, as Diana told, I think for using this kind of invention, we have to maybe we have to have some rules for using them, because it's supposed maybe some people they can take disadvantage of these apps, these tools for their benefit, and it's dangerous because maybe it kind of threat for their privacy and something like that. Because of this, I think it's good, but it's undeniable this kind of invention is very useful for people, especially for those place region when need some medicine, some facilities, and it's because of their road and their nature, it's difficult. It's accessible by this kind of tools, and it's amazing. As Diana told, like everything, it has a lot of pros and cons, and both of them can work in this issue too. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Azita, for speaking. Okay, So Marky, yes, please, you can speak now.
Hello everyone, good morning from Brazil. In my opinion, drones are important device that because it is some it's so fast to go to places that people can't go or it's hard to go. And I imagine that every day companies are using it so much to until to the security of the city and to because sometimes it can see it can take pictures of the many for example cases policial case has solved it because the cameras that the drones has accidents something like that can be solved using this source. The police use this source and to carry packages for everywhere. Then I made that okay. So there are not just pros, but there are some cons because the privacy. I don't know how to say private of the people. Yes, the people are sometimes they're not going to be not have to be private because the drones are filming everything. But I imagine that is something that the population has be necessary to be accustomed to use to this kind of thing in the future because it's something new and day by day the population are going to be accustomed to know that because the tendency is the drone is increasing every day so much. Then, in my opinion, there's no coins that I mean the pros are much more important than the negative point that can exist about the drones. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking, Marky. Marky, would you like to say something about yourself? I think this is the first time that we are interacting with each other.
I mean,
where are you from? You're from Brazil.
Yes, I'm from Brazil. I'm amateur musician, and I'm married. I have a son, and I live in the João People. It's a city that is the capital of Paraíba, the northeast part of Brazil. And I love to study English. Sometimes I like to use movies, series, use to improve my English every day. And I mean I'm not fluent in English. I'm just intermediate in English. But every day I like to I'm improving every day my English. That's it.
Thank you very much, Marky, for introducing yourself. Okay, guys, so we are discussing the topic that is drone technology. We have been discussing the pros and cons of drone, and whatever idea you have about drone technologies, you can share with us. So a few participants, they already shared many things about it. So I want someone else should speak about it. Just Riaz, you can speak now.
Hello everyone, this is Rehas. I'm gonna be going over drones topic. So, in my opinion, drones are being used in many industries. They go to place where it is difficult for humans to go. For example, they can be used to deliver medicine quickly in hilly region. Drone can be used to deliver food at the time of natural calamities. Not just delivering food, using drone rescue teams can find people that are stuck and can save them. So drone can save lives. They can be used in agriculture too for seed dispersal, polluting flowers, and identifying crops, disease, etc. They can decrease the workload for humans by taking care of meritorious tasks. such as delivering goods, sewing, seeds, etc. Drones are very much beneficial in placing humans for working in dangerous places such as mining. Drones are being used for military purpose. They can prevent the reduce the loss of lives at the time of wars by replacing humans. They can be used to provide internet access in remote area. Drone can replace many jobs, especially meritorious jobs. But the good thing is that drone technology is creating plenty. That it. Anyone else?
Thank you very much, Riaz, for speaking. So guys, I request everybody to turn on your camera. Okay, so open your camera. Don't feel shy to open your camera. Okay, if you open your cameras, you could be more confident and you could concentrate a lot in speaking. Okay, and so is there anyone else want to speak about drone technology? Zabi, Esser, and Winnie, Kader, Shad, Ajaz. So I already shared an article about the drone technology in our chat box. You could read and you could speak, and you can also add some more idea about this topic. Okay, you know, this is also used for farming, for spreading the medicines, like while plowing the field, agricultural fields. So it is also used nowadays. Farmers, they are using for spreading the medicines for the crops. So this is very much useful, and as we have already discussed the pros and cons of this topic. Okay, so is there anyone else wanna speak 2-3 lines? How much line you are able to speak? Just speak. Hello, Kadir.
Yes, I would like. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, I would like to speak. Do you know the most wonderful thing which I have seen is drone camera. Drone camera inspired me so much. So do you know in public interest, if you want to take picture, so you can take picture from anywhere. You from remote control, you can direct the camera, drone camera, and take picture of your desired place. So this technology impressed me so much.
Okay, thank you very much. So now we have another topic, that is think globally, act locally. So what does it mean? Think globally, act locally. Have you ever heard about it? You know,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. I have heard about this, and I think it's totally right, because especially for something, some habit, some new device and something like that. Yeah, we have to think globally, but act locally, because when you think globally, you can consider all of aspect of that issue. It doesn't matter. It's about thought, about idea, and something like that, or it's about some new invention and something like that. No, it doesn't matter. Both of them, you have to know about them, and when you can use them according your culture, your region, and something like that, you have to change something about that idea, about that tools, base of your culture, or your weather, your climate, and something like that. Yeah, everything you have to adjust them based of your culture and your country. Yeah, I think it's totally right. That's it.
Thank you very much for speaking. The concept of think globally, act locally was derived from the book written in the year 1915 by Patrick Geddes, a social activist he was, right? And he started that planning should be done while keeping the environment in the mind. Many people, they visit different kind of countries, different kind of places, right? They see how environment being saved, what all the things are being done, right? They just see the idea, they catch the idea, or they adopt the idea, and after that they come at their own place in their own village, and after that they just work on those activities. They bring those ideas and they start working. Start like most of you might have seen the few people, they started, few people or a single person started cleaning the drainage, the dirty places, right? Cleaning the tanks, ponds, which are dirty, right? And the roads, you might have seen the roads are not clean, or some other ideas they are bringing for making the environment clear. So these kind of ideas can be adopted by the like few people, those who visit or travel in different kind of countries. So they adopt the idea because this is the era of the globalizations. So they just think globally, but they act on their own area where they are living. So they want their area should be like the other country where this kind of idea is being used, right? Like you can take the example of electric vehicles. Earlier it was used in other countries, but now it is also coming in your own countries. Like in my country now, many electrical vehicles are being used, and it is in the full swing. So it is just because of globalizations. Okay, so now you can have idea about it. So who wants to speak about it? Is there anyone who wants to speak? Think globally, act locally. Shirley, why you are silent? You can speak about it or anything.
Sir, later. I will speak later.
Okay. Okay. Is there anyone else? Kadir, Marky, you want to say about it? Maria.
Hello.
Yes, Maria.
Hello. Here in my country, the globally is it has in very activities. We have in very activities in my country in education, in many professions. They use the technology. Is the same, and it is necessary to the language. The first language is English, and from the globally technology in my country. But we speak Spanish in the population.
Okay. Done.
And globally is the connect from different countries of the world, and they is similar. Is now we have one country about the globally situation, because in many jobs we use the technology is necessary for many activities in our planet, I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Maria, for speaking. See, guys, we are live on this YouTube channel. So those who have not subscribed, they can subscribe, and you can also watch your own self, how you are speaking, what manner you are speaking, and where you're making mistakes. So you could see your own self after the entire sessions. Okay. Now, Tri, Supriya, and To, you can speak now. You're raising your hand. You can speak now.
Okay, sir. Maybe wait. Okay. My perspective, think global for local. I mean, you have education for university, and then you have a listen for for university, and then maybe you have language just your language Indonesian for your native. You have language English or German. Don't you ever forget your habit for your local, such as for example Indonesian, because you have born in Indonesia. I have just checked, for example, and then I think I have progressing for me, for myself, and then such as beside that, I think I mean not forget for myself, for my my clan, my local, my habit for my local. Just now my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking. Now, someone else should speak about it. I'll tell you a few more examples about this topic. You might have seen the people who travel in different kind of countries, right? They learn the language, and after that they come their own place and they start teaching those language. In this way, they are able to make some money, and they are also like able to help the people to learn international language, like how the French languages and Spanish languages and German languages are being taught in your own countries. So just because of think globally and act locally. Okay, yeah. So I want someone else to speak about it.
So hi Shasiraj, can I
Vinny,
speak over
please.
this?
Just please, you can speak now.
Yeah. So actually, I used to read lot of like blogs and articles about businesses, and like I also use applications like Entrepreneur.sip, Business Insiders, and Entrepreneur Greens, and Bloomberg, and there are many apps in my phone. So I have read a article or blog about that thing. It was like think globally or act locally, right?
Right.
So this phrase, think globally and act locally, is like perhaps invoked most frequently in the context of business, I think, because I always like learn about entrepreneurship and always trying to go deep into the business things and what's going around me, how this industry works. So it's basically the last 3 decades have seen a remarkable transformation in the way nations and business interact. We have seen, and the mass proliferation, the mass proliferation of high-speed internet and the subsequent trade barriers have forever altered the corporate landscapes, and businesses both large and small can now readily operate across borders, oceans, and time zones. And in other words, it has become easier than ever for business to grow globally. Okay, and other point is that for think globally and act locally, and you also help this thing in buy locally sourced foods, buy locally sourced foods, like which is yielding people are growing around you, like because by focusing on only buying food source in your community or region, you will also help to reduce your community dependency on proceeds and imported foods. This is important because many global food producers leave considerable carbon footprints as a consequences of corporate farming operations. And there are many fields we can work to learn up from the world, and we can implement on the locally. Yeah, thank you. And most of the things you have said and shared. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vinny, for speaking. As you told about the business, in our country, I'm talking about in India, right? So we didn't have a burger, we didn't have that pizza, all these things, right? So how these things came in our country? Just think globally and act locally, right? So maybe few people, they went in another country and they just saw this thing is being sold in the large amount, and the business is very much successful. So they just brought these things in our country and they start selling. They
Okay,
learn-
we got an example of like a Indian billionaire, Gautam Adani. That's he's getting and capturing idea from Western culture and implementing and putting in Indians. And also he has scaled his business in farms and farming, agriculture, and also oil industry. And he's getting into everything where he can. And also I have seen and I have read a lot of things on New York Times newspapers or out of the world. I mean, out of my country newspapers or articles, or because he is he's filling the gap for India, because he knows what's the actual demand for this audience and what should I supply to them. He's the chain between those lake of ingredients, all of the things. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Winnie. So Marky is raising the hand. So Marky, you can speak now.
For sure, I believe that
people, those who have not turned on their camera, so please turn on your camera. Yes, Marky, you can speak now.
I'm so sorry. I can't turn on my camera now. I'm so sorry.
Okay. All right.
But the topic, I think that for sure it needs to think globally, because many things that is happening around the world impact. There is an effect about our local lives, local city, or local place. And for example, about food, for example, the price of the gas depends on many things, depends on even the war in Ukraine, the price, in Brazil, the price of the gas has increased so much because the war in Ukraine. That's why another things that happen also that is impacting our lives. But really, sometimes in our city, in our place, there's no so much think about the globally, but you have to understand that sooner or later the things are going to impact our lives. That's why you need to be aware, to watch the news, to know what is happening around the world, and also about language. For example, here in Brazil, there are many people that come from Venezuela, that come from Peru, and other countries that they don't speak Portuguese, they speak Spanish. That's why even in this area, in language area, it's necessary to, for example, now I'm studying Spanish, not just English or even to say my native language, Portuguese is okay, but I need to learn Spanish, because there are many people that come from Venezuela, from Brazil, and sometimes I want to communicate with them to know about their lives, the culture of the country, and I can't speak Spanish. That's why I think that it's good to learn more than one language, and mainly the language, the countries that is around your country. For example, here in Brazil, the other countries around it, they speak Spanish. The whole countries here, Ecuador, Argentina, Peru, the whole countries around here speaks Spanish. That's why, in my case, it's important to learn Spanish and English also. Here and there's no any country that speaks English. The whole countries don't speak English, but English is a global language. That is when it's necessary to travel to another country for vacation or for business. English is the language that is a universal language. That's very important. But in my case, Spanish, I have more chance to find someone that speaks Spanish than someone that speaks English. That's why to think globally is very important. But in the every day, the things are going to reach our lives globally, but we have to imagine how to act locally in our situation. What is more important for us to to understand that if that's kind of thing that is happening every day. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marky, for speaking. Marky, you need to do one thing, just to put your microphone a bit away from your mouth, right? Because sometimes your air of your mouth that comes while speaking. Okay, so next time when you speak, so try to make your microphone away from your mouth. Yes, Diana, you can speak now.
Yes, thank you, Shashirat, again. Honestly, at first, I don't know exactly what the meaning of this statement or this quote, like, think globally and act locally. But from your explanation, I got a little bit like, for example, you said that I just want to make sure is that, you said that some people, they go abroad and then they brought they bought, sorry, they bought a license like KFC or how can I say, from Italy, what
They
kinds of
get
the
franchisee
sorry,
or get the
yes, like
license.
yeah, bought some franchise and then brought it to their country and do it by business, something like that, so get money, earn money for that. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so now I got a little bit from your explanation. Thank you. At first, I don't know exactly what the meaning of that quote. Thank you.
The meaning of this quote is simple, very simple. Like you're living in Malaysia, isn't it? Right? And Malaysian, they don't know German language or English language or any other language. So you got chance to move another country like US or UK, and you learn English language over there, spend around 2-3 years, right? And after that, you came back to your own country and you started teaching this English language to your local people. Okay, you just come to know that this English is very much useful language. This is spoken all over the world. It's a global language. And my country's people, they are not able to speak English. And you got chance to learn this English language from UK or US people. And now you are teaching the same thing to your local people. And now your local people, they started speaking English language. So it's a kind of small example. Think globally and act locally. So you have worked for your local people. Okay. In the same manner, you could also add some more examples of businesses. You can also add the examples of environment, atmosphere. All right.
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, now you can think more about it and you can speak. Okay, so now who wants to speak? Who would like to speak now? Kader and Sila, Philip, Jaws and Azita. Azita, you already spoken. Prisha, do you want to speak? Prisha?
No.
Okay. You can speak anything on which you're going to speak, or any topic. Okay, you can tell Prisha, you can tell what you have done today.
Okay, today I have enjoyed myself. Today I read a lot of books.
Okay, you read books. So which book you read? Can you tell me one book name?
English one.
English book.
Yes.
Any story book?
Yes, storybook.
Storybook. So can you say something about that story? Can you share some story, please? If it is possible, please turn on your camera.
Okay.
Now share your story.
I read a story about a fox and the crane.
Okay. Do you want to share more?
No.
Okay, thank you very much for speaking. Yes, Riaz, now you can speak.
Hello, welcome back again. This is Rihas. Yeah, I'm gonna be going over how to increase your English skills or how to learn a new language or something like that. I think it's not something very difficult, but you have to have idea, or you have to proud yourself and make effort to learn the new language. Yeah, whatever you want to do is by yourself, and you keep going, keep practicing, everything will be okay for you. And as you know, in today's global economy, being monolingual limits your opportunity. If you know just one language or two language, it's not enough for you. Maybe there are too many opportunities. If you know English or Arabic or other language like Spanish, Portuguese, or something like that, could be better than speaking just one. Yeah, and I hope everyone, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, keep going and keep practicing. Do not worry about making mistake or something like that. Yeah, just keep going, keep practicing, and you will improve your English speaking or communication skills. And thank you very much. Anyone else?
Thank you very much, Riaz, for speaking. Okay, so is there anyone else want to
Me,
speak? Yes, Maria.
yes. In my case, for example, English in my country is very nice. It's very important for the companies because, for example, in my country, in my case, I study business administration. It's necessary English to because I need to work in a company, and the company needs to export their products, and the worker they need to speak English. And by my country, there are many dialects. We speak many dialects in my country. Language, many language are important for to communicate with other people. It's necessary to have a good communicate